Cardinal signs. Welcome to your October weekly, October 19th through the October 19th through the 25th. Sun, Moon, Rising signs, Cardinal signs. Thank you for being here for this week. This week is very, very, very eye-opening for all signs. So let's jump right into it. We're going to be pulling an emanation for each cardinal sign, aka heaven or hell. You better believe it. And then we're going to be clarifying your spread with the Mystic Mondays and the Falcon Tarot deck. All right. We're going to be looking at how you're grounding yourself this week. You know, what you truly need, how you're pushing out that energy, that what you are grounding yourself, and how you're obtaining it, and how you're being seen. What's the real question on your mind? What are you manifesting? How are you expanding into the future? And who possibly might be there? How did the past affect your current week? And also who you're dealing with mostly currently, and how they feel about you and things like that. What you need to restrict to have a better chance of being within that energy or have a better outcome next week. And also the best thing to nurture yourself as well as others and to increase your vitality. So let's jump into it. We're going to start off with Aries. Aries. What do we have for Aries? October 19th through the 25th. Venus, Saturn, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising. Aries, you have Heaven, Esphriel, Angel of Song. Angel of Song. The Angel of Song is a warning. In reverse, you've already heard the horn, the sound, the yearn of what is to come. You're already ready for what is to come. You've already heard the dangers of the future. You're prepared. You're being prepared this week. You're preparing yourself this week for what is to come. What do we have for Cancer? Cancer, October, not August. If I said August for Aries, I apologize. October. What do we have for Cancer? October 19th to the 25th. The Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, Rising. Cancer, you have Sandalphon, Angel of a New Life. You are standing on the ground of painful things that you have been through in the past. Now using these things to elevate your life. For the things that you've gone through that are very, very harsh and very painful, very emotionally painful, mentally painful, now are being things that you can grab onto and use as a ground, as a pillar for you to gain new heights in life. And this week, you'll be seeing a lot of that. Libra, October 19th to the 25th, the Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, Rising. Libra, you have Gabriel, Angel of Heralds. You are being compelled for truth as the light to the unknown is being lifted in front of you. You have driven yourself. You're being driven by your own need and desire for the truth. As an angel is here giving you the key. As you are the engine for that key. Because you are the one seeking truth. You will be seeing things come from the surface. You will be seeing darkness rise to the surface. The mist will fade in every situation that you encounter. You become a being of truth this week. For this week, all truth cannot be hidden from you. Capricorn, October 19th through the 25th. The Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, Rising. Keter, Hell. So Capricorn, you've already shedded light on your spirituality, for you have aligned yourself with what you need to do physically. You have aligned your spiritual nature to where you want to bring it out physically. This week is all about you finally pushing out and aligning. It's not about aligning it, but you have already aligned your spirituality with your physicality. It is about you finding the right time this week to exude your spirituality into the physical world, step by step. Underlining for all cardinal signs is such love, heaven, angel of verdancy. You have already planted the seeds that you need to grow. You've already planted the seeds you need to the root of things within yourself. Planting seeds that are meaningful, planting seeds that are very close, if not close, that are completely where you want them to be within yourselves. Deep emotional seeds, deep-seated thoughts and ideas, things that will grow, things that you truly want to see manifest. Those seeds have been planted already, and they are blooming this week. They are growing this week. You will see the growth of things that you have planted within yourself this week, cardinal signs. All right, cardinal signs, let's go ahead and jump into your spread. If this resonated, like the video, subscribe, hit the bell. Appreciate you joining Free Spirit Tarot. Check the description below for Patron starting November. Okay? And Free Spirit Tarot, Cashapp, Free Spirit Tarot. If you feel led to donate, let's jump into it. What do we have for cardinal signs? What do we have for our cardinal signs? October 15th. October 19th through the 25th. Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we have for cardinal signs? October 15th. October 19th through the 25th. Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we have? The cardinal signs. October 19th through the 25th. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Last shuffle. Cardinal signs. October 19th through the 25th. Sun, Moon, Rising. Cardinal signs, you are initiating and creating a new path within your life this week. The new path is rather difficult. It is a physical new path here. You might be starting things that you don't particularly put too much mentality in. Although you are on a new path, grounding yourself by just doing it for the sake of doing it possibly. You are being seen as someone who is disconnected from a relationship or disconnected from a person, unaligning yourself from somebody here. As you're on this new path growing, you personally need to be on a different wave this week. And you're driven to unalign yourself from somebody this week. You have the Two of Pentacles. So you are manifesting in a choice that has a lot of decisions to be made by that choice, and it's a practical decision. Could be a job, could be something as far as physical, a routine, a pattern, something like that. You're manifesting that in. You're really questioning which choice, how do I need to choose? How do I need to choose? As all these things come in, you might be overthinking this week a lot, very much a lot this week. You have the Hermit card. So you're expanding in your spiritual nature, more or less finding a quiet space as you are grounding yourself in a way of a new practical matter, on a new path in life physically. finding that spiritual nature and growing within it. It could also be someone you're expanding into in this week that is growing their spiritual nature very heavily as you're moving in a different direction, possibly to in a different direction, and a new path. And that new path is in a different direction from this person, but you are ultimately growing spiritually as well. You have the Two of Swords, so you have a lot of twos, just not the Two of Wands. Two of Swords, you're relating to somebody who you have to make a decision of partnership with. So there's someone here you need to make a decision as far as being a partner with them. We're not going to use the Fountain deck due to time, okay? But you need to relate to someone here as you're relating to someone who is trying to make a decision, or someone you need to make a decision by, okay? Because you're on a new path here. You know, you're on a new path to kind of remove yourself from a connection, right? That's simply because you're trying to do something new, practically for yourself as far as experience, health, body, anything physical, routine-like. And you're relating here to, you're really loving that you have a little bit of, in the love position. You know, it's someone here that you're pretty much sort of kind of blocking off, because you're trying to make a decision about this person. So you're trying to make a decision about a person, and you've already put yourself in this position of being on a new wave, and this new wave is sort of in the direction of this person that you need to make a choice with, as far as partnership, an idea, a way of thinking, and something like that. You might not be seeing that you're growing spiritually. You're growing exponentially in a spiritual way. You might not be seeing that this week, but it's happening. You have the Judgment in reverse. You want to restrict yourself this week from doubting yourself of your capabilities, doubting yourself that you can separate from a connection, so that way you can focus more on your new path here. Doubting yourself of being on this new path that you have set out for yourself. You don't want to doubt anything. Doubting yourself will hold you back from growing spiritually. You don't want to do that at all. You're manifesting in a practical choice. Do not doubt the choices that you have, as you will be overthinking this week. Okay? You have the Princess of Pentacles in the Moon position, which is the first position. And so when you are on this new path, you could doubt yourself, because in the reverse, it's more or less you just kind of wandering into this new path without much solidarity. But ultimately, you are on a new path. Do not doubt yourself, for the new path will not be something that you can value if you doubt it. This week isn't the week to doubt your capabilities or your skills. And you have the Eight of Swords in reverse. In the Sun position, you're going to be feeling very nurtured when you can see past what has been blocking your sight mentally, okay? When you can think outside the box, you will nurture yourself, finding all you need to elevate to where you want to be, okay? And this is ultimately going to nurture the people around you. When you start speaking outside the box, when you start bringing in ideas outside the box and past where you have been seeing all this time, when you can think past the fire that's been around your feet, when you can step outside the ring of fire, when you truly see that there's more to life than it is that you have thought it was. And this is going to bring a lot of nurturing in, right? It's going to help you see the new path that you have been on, or that you are on now, in a better light, as your spirituality is growing exponentially, okay? Underlining energy is Temperance. So inspiration this week is heavy. For this week, you are finding inspiration day by day, day by day. Inspiration is coming in. Things are balancing out. Things are falling into place, all right? As this week goes on, things are falling into place, more or less, more than you know. And you will find more inspiration for your life and this new path that you are on. Cardinal signs. This is your October 19th through the 25th. Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, and Rising. If this resonated, like the video, subscribe, hit the bell. I would highly appreciate it. Check the description below for Patron and Cashapp Free.Spirit.Tarot if you're led. And until next time, Cardinal signs, I will see you next week. All right.